Pamela, if you were going to arm a screenwriter with one tool or weapon for the purposes of screenwriting, what would it be?
For the purposes of screenwriting, what would be a good tool or weapon? Persistence. It's not easy. Everybody thinks it is. You go see a movie and you go, oh, I could have written a better movie than that. You probably could. But it's an engineering skill. Screenwriting, whether it's for the big screen or for TV or for web series, it is engineering. You have to fit within parameters of time often. You have to fit within parameters of production, what you can actually see. Easier now with all the computer-generated imagery. That's great. But you have to persist in learning the craft, and you have to persist in your belief in yourself and your original idea and your ability to keep improving your skills. And you have to persist in the hardest part, I think, which is marketing and getting your work out there. But persistence, 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 never give up, never surrender.
Someone said something great that a lot of narcissists, and this could be a negative spin, but I actually found it enlightening, make it because they have such belief in themselves that all the no's don't really faze them as much.
Very true. Certainly for pitching, I think the most important tool is enthusiasm. But for the actual writing of a screenplay, it's persistence, because you need to, the conventional wisdom is that ask somebody who has had a successful sale what version of the script sold and how many others they've written. It's usually the 10th draft and it's the 5th screenplay that they've written.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you just have to keep at it and keep at it and keep at it and keep at it again. But for pitching, enthusiasm, because it's contagious. And what the people receiving pitches want to know is my audience going to be enthused about this? And if you're enthused about it, then they catch that and you spark off that imagination. Ooh, I think I can start seeing how this could work.
A lot of writers are more introverted and shy and maybe heady. How do they drum up that enthusiasm when they walk in that room and they're probably terrified?
It is difficult. And we do pitching for people who often can't come here because they're out of the country or their job won't let them or whatever. So I know that it's easier to pitch other people's things than it is to pitch your own. I know that because I do both. All writers are introverts, but I think if you can step outside yourself and think of yourself as an audience member and relate the story that you would like to see on screen. I was once pitching for a client, and it's a story I love, and it's just scary. It's a horror thriller. And went in, sat down, and I said, well, my friend can't be here, but I'm pitching his story for him. And it's a horror thriller, and it's a female lead, and this and that. And he's going, yeah. I said, here's how scary this book is. I had to put it in the freezer at night because it was so scary. I couldn't keep it out in my bedroom or in the living room. I stuck it in the freezer. It's that scary. And I even get chills talking about it, right? Well, that level of enthusiasm, think that you're your friend pitching for you, or think that you are an audience member who just saw the movie. What are you going to text and tweet and blog about your film once you see it as somebody else? So just pretend you're somebody else and put on your cloaking device.